spells. Like, this army is absolutely crazy, actually. I hope you guys give it a try, because I think it's a little bit easier than the Rocket Loon army, because... Alright, what's going on, everybody? It's Word back again. Today we're going to be running Fireball, Lalo, and Legend League. I'm really excited to show you guys this army. I had changed up my hero skins a bit just to, create some spice, the ice heroes, but this is the equipment I'm going to be running. I got the jelly on the king, which might be a little interesting. I got classic queen equipment. If you don't have the puppet, just use the healer puppet. If you don't have the giant, the action figure, that'll work just fine. Warden's got the sneezy on him. If you don't have the sneezy, just the unicorn would work great. Fireball, though, obviously needed. Yep, we got the RC with the spear. You could switch her out for the minion prince since we're going to be doing a Lalo, but I'd rather just the royal champion since she probably will snipe at the town hall a couple times. But yeah, we got the log launcher on most attacks with the 3 Yetis, and they just do a lot of work and often can get the town hall as well. 2 rages with this army sometimes aren't needed. You'll see, hopefully I can swag my Lalo a couple times today, because in friendly challenges and practice it was going really well. But yeah, without further ado, let's just jump right on into it. So there is a glitch going around. If you just did like an FC with the dragon army, let's say, or something, you'll hop into Legend League and your warden will be on air. So make sure you select your warden on ground so that doesn't happen to you. This looks like a classic Invis Rage core, but the guy took out a couple buildings so that it wasn't too much value in the core, but that means just hitting this multi will get me all I need. Almost could set up a flinger right there. He's got the flame spinner. I wanted to see where the thing was. So yeah, I'm going to be trying to get that fireball like I was pointing out into that core, but onto the multi, because that multi would get the other 2 and the clan castle. That's all I'm going for. It won't get me the... oh, Sneezy goes down right away, which isn't great. Maybe I could have used 2 rocket balloons right there to keep him alive, but that's okay. It won't get me the monolith, but I'm not really going for it, so that's fine. I do have the option as well to go in with... what was I going to say? I don't even remember, to be honest. Oh, I guess the ice block I was going to say for the fireball. I do have the option to go in and try and ice block fireball if I feel the need. But most of the times I'll be using the ice block on my king since he's got the jelly to really help him tank. Or I could use it on the warden, or I could use it on... the giant if he's tanking. Like, there's a lot of uses for it. So I got 4 invis right here, which will allow me to set this one up pretty easily with a triple invis right here. Nice. We go to the core, we take down all of our targets. Nice. So that's looking great. I think I would rather my warden steps to the left, to be honest. Not really too scared of the monolith, but I'm mostly just scared of the fire spitter that might be hitting my healers. So after he takes down this fire spitter, maybe I'll let him get the wizard tower since I have some time. But I don't like the fact that he is going to be diving up right there. So, yeah, he's going to be going in for this Tesla. Then I'll try and pull him way outside the base. Nice. So once I do that, he should stay away. I might try and snipe out that Tesla. Okay, I thought maybe it'd be hitting my healers, but it isn't. But it goes down anyway. So here we go. We're rolling around. What I'm going to be trying to do right here is I'll be trying to funnel in my... I'll get a skeleton spell in here, but I'm going to try and get this log launcher to take down the monolith. I'm not really sure if it will, to be honest with you, but even if it can get kind of close, that'll be really nice. So it's weakening it at least. I don't even need a headhunter right here because they're bursting him down already. I could use the ice block on my king right here, but I'm fine with the ability going off, to be honest, because there's not too much more value over there, just the archer tower, but my queen will reach that. Yeah, right here you'll see what I'm actually going to do is pull my warden away from the scatter shot because I don't want him to get pulled by the yetis. So that's why I'm really pulling him away right here. I'm going to pop the poison to really try and keep him alive, and I lost him right there, so that was on me. I'll just get the RC in his place since everything's being tanked right there. But we shouldn't have any problems on this one because, yeah, we're going to get the Royal Champion to kind of combo right here. Another good use for the ice block that I forgot to mention is this. When your Lava Hound is tanking, popping it right there can get some crazy value. So yeah, we didn't even get a crazy fireball on this one and had some mistakes, and we're still going to get quite the easy 3-star. With Lalo, you can sometimes get some nice cleanup, but it also could get you into trouble. So like as you can see here, we're going to get it, but the time can be kind of close. So yeah, you just got to be careful because yeah, this army camp is getting very close. I actually really don't like how close this is getting because I might fail it. Okay, no, we just got it on the last second, but yeah, you definitely don't want to be risking. Time fails are going to be your only kind of problem with this. So yeah, let's just make sure we don't get any of those today. Alright, hop into the next one. Make sure you're using your own log launcher and not the one from your clan castle like I just did, so that it doesn't cost as much to donate to yourself. But yeah, on this base here, this archer tower fireball has 4 tiles between it and the clan castle, so I would actually get the clan castle down, which is quite a good fireball. So I think that's what I'm going to be aiming for. Then I could get my heroes maybe into the town hall. Yeah, I think I like this plan a lot. So we're going to start right here with my warden. I don't like this skin, but it's just kind of funny, so that's why I'm running it today. I really appreciate the support you guys have been giving me. Yeah, we've really been growing as a channel a lot. Like, I think I jumped from 400 subs to 750 all in this 1 week. Part of that's probably to do with the giveaway, but I just really appreciate anybody who's subscribed and actually enjoys watching, or sticking around and continuing to watch. It really means a lot to me, because I spend a little bit of time working on this, and yeah, I just really appreciate the support coming back to me. On this one, I might be trying to set up the fireball. Just checking for Teslas right there, but I might set up the fireball right when I get onto these storages, and so to do that, I'm trying to trim out any defenses, kind of see what I can trim out. There's quite a few things up here, though. I'll see probably when I get into this. I could get a 4 invis fireball down right now, but nice, he'll take that down. I wouldn't mind if he gets down the wizard tower, but I doubt it. We'll kind of see right here. Just gonna go 1 rocket balloon to get that down. Nice, we're right there. There's a triple now. I don't have to use 4 invis, is always nice. Yeah, we get down, hopefully that whole core. Okay, we missed the monolith, but that's fine with me. I kind of want my warden to go up to the monolith. I don't think he will, though. Like, that's kind of hard pathing for him. So yeah, I'll let him just kind of cruise right here. Also, don't just want to use the log launcher just for that. So I'm going to come in all the way on the opposite side right here. Wall breaking in. Yeah, we're going to be coming in. Just got to keep a little eye on my warden. I'll rage him up right there. Going to be coming in with the king. Kind of used to be king targeting everything, so just having a defense targeting king like with the jelly is a little interesting, and I kind of get a little used to it. But here I'm actually going to get some nice value with the rocket balloons, because I could just use 2, but I think 1 will be enough. Okay, it won't, so I'll send another one in right there. But the rocket balloons are going to get down the monolith pretty easily. That's quite awesome. Yeah, I was going to say, I think I lose my king outside the base right here. I got to invis my warden, make sure he stays alive, but he'll continue after this, no problem. Right here, the log launcher is actually working incredibly with the queen. I'm actually waiting to pop the queen ability until the Yetis come out, because then it will swap the tank over. That is beautiful. I'll get a nice freeze right here onto that. Yeah, I'm kind of going to just continue working. This one's going to be really crushed. I just got to be careful once again for time. I'll drop my royal champion down in this corner, since the only thing really that's left is the town hall, and I'll rage her up to make sure she gets it down right there. Incoming 1 rocket balloon just to tank the town hall shots while I get a headhunter in. And yeah, we'll clean this one up, fully swagging the Lalo once again. Drop a couple of headhunters right there to help out with the king. But yeah, this army is just really strong. I mean, it complements the fireball so well, because the fireball and Sui does most of the work on these bases, so the rocket balloons do a great job, you know, just kind of picking off defenses, but the Lalo could also get a good chunk on its own, so it's almost like just another Sui in a whole nother section. So really good job swagging the Lalo on this one, and let's keep it rolling. So yeah, we're looking pretty good today so far. Here we got an invis tower core. I think, yeah, once again counting, there's the wall and then 3 tiles for this bomb tower. Counting between the poison tower and the scatter shot right here. So if I hit that poison tower, I'll get some really good value, and I think I can set up an instant fireball. It's kind of hard to hit, but if you can hit those, I'm actually going to layer him a bit to the right. You saw right there. Splitting the quakes, once again, you got to get familiar with that, because if you do it on time, you'll get the scatter shots like I didn't. But I'm not too worried about it, because, yeah, my warden should be able to get one of them, and the other ones, you know, it is what it is. It's fine. He might even get both of them from the angle he's approaching at, but I'd rather him stay to the left and just get one of them, so. Yeah, he's working his way around right here, but I should have quaked a little earlier. But as I was saying, you know, I missed that bomb tower in the invis, so instead of placing my warden right at 12, I offset him a bit where he would still go get it. I'm hoping I don't need any spells right here. Yeah, we should be good. So warden's going to continue walking really, really nicely. I think I'll get a log launcher right through this ricochet and expo. I was thinking about going right from 3 o'clock into the single, but it's not really worth it to me. I'm pulling my warden outside right here because, yeah, once again, you don't want to get too close to the Sui, but I also want him to stay kind of healthy. I don't know why he's not following those balloons yet. I think it's maybe because they're all spread out on different things. I'll invis him just on the Giga Bomb, because sometimes that can cause a little bit of problems. Yeah, here we go with the Yeti. We're funneling really nicely. We're in right there. Keeping an eye on my warden as well. So just a little bit of multitasking involved. I'm a little bit fine on this one to not fireball the core, because I've got there's a really nice ice block, as I was mentioning, you know, kind of taking up everything right there. But I got the log launcher right there. That's really going to help take care of that invis tower. So that's kind of the whole role of it, was on this angle to trigger the invis, and then it should maybe stay alive is my hope, to get some value in there, maybe take down the town hall. But yeah, I'm going to rage up my queen right here. I got to be a little careful with my warden. I'm going to drop a skelly spell, try and help him out. The queens are going to go down right here, but not before. The Yetis are coming in to help support as well. I'll invis my warden. I don't know if the Skelly trap was doing its job, but it was. I just wasn't sure. I got a rage and a freeze right here for my warden. That was really bad use, actually, of the rocket balloons. So yeah, my warden's still chilling around right here. I'm going to use the Lalo on this one, just making sure we kind of can crush through the rest of this base. I'll rage them up because as long as I can get through this section, there's not anything left. I got obviously the freeze for the single if I needed it, but it doesn't really look like I will for now. Yeah, I'll pop the freeze right here on the fire spitter and the single inferno because I got enough balloons to help me through both right here, because the balloons will distract the single and the fire spitter was the only thing shooting those balloons. So if I had them both alive, yeah, the warden will take down the single, and if he doesn't, the sneezy would if he died. So we're going to get another 3-star right here. This one was a little bit closer. I think I, maybe didn't get a lot of value with my queen right there. When she went to ability, she kind of split off, and all 3 of the clones died pretty easily. But regardless, a 3-star is a 3-star, so we'll take that one and keep it moving. And hey, if you're still watching, drop an FB down in the comments for Fireball. It really does mean a lot to me to have you guys watching and supporting my channel. So drop an FB in the comments so I know you're a real one. I've been doing that a little bit lately, and I actually just find it really enjoyable to know who's watching. It makes me feel a little bit more appreciated. Yeah, just seeing people who are watching a little bit longer into the videos and not just the first couple minutes. So I'm really trying to show you the power of this army. I'm noticing on this one that maybe this builder hut will cause an invis, but I'm just noticing that taking down a couple of these defenses might be able to help me set up an easy fireball. I'm looking at this air sweeper because that'll get me a good couple defenses plus the clan castle. Like it's quite crazy value. So I'm hoping to get this wizard tower and air defense, and then after the air defense, I think I'm going to be setting up. This will pull the clan castle, but I'm honestly okay with it because, okay, a Tesla comes out too, though I didn't want that to come out. I was honestly okay with it because whatever it was, I'd be able to take out. Super Dragon comes out, and I will use the poison on it because I don't think then I'll need to use much else. I'm just going to set up a very easy triple invis right here. Going to get the sweeper like I planned, and that should get me the fire spitter. Nice, it did. Okay, that's exactly the fireball I wanted to land. It will be a little bit tough right here, to be honest, going into all this rage tower damage, but the rage tower pops early, which is absolutely incredible for me. I just got to be a little careful of that multi-archer tower, so I'm just going to take it down early so I don't have to worry about it, because, yeah, raged up stuff can be quite scary. So now I've got my warden doing great on that side. I'll even get down the really nice log launcher right here, so we're just going to kind of continue rolling around. I got to make sure I keep an eye on my warden. But since he's good at the moment, I'm going to switch my attention just a little bit. I'm actually just going to give him one more second, okay? Oh, pop my queen ability by accident since I'm trying to multitask, and that can be difficult. So, yeah, even I'm not perfect at times. I accidentally just panic hit my queen ability. But, yeah, we're still rolling around pretty well. I'll get a headhunter in for this minion prince. I thought we'd take it out a little quicker, but we're not. Ice Golem hopefully freezes the monolith. It does. But, yeah, we're getting some really, really good value right here with the log launcher through everything. The queens are doing all right, but yeah, they're gonna die off right here. The log launcher Yetis are about to expire. I let the queen take that down. I was keeping an eye on maybe invising her, but she wasn't gonna get any more, so I was happy with the value she got. I'll rage up the Yetis right here because they might be able to clear this compartment, to be honest with you, and if they do, I'd be very, very happy with that. So they don't get the multi down. That's where I'll use my Royal Champion, just because it's kind of the only thing left that'll cause me any sort of problems. And then I'm gonna come with the Lalo up top. Don't think I needed it, but there's not really a point to swag, to be honest. Like, I could, but just trying to show you guys how strong this army is, and I can do that best by just getting the 3 stars. So yeah, I'm quite confident right there. My Royal Champion easily would have cleared all this. We still got extra balloons. We still got 3 swag spells. Like, this army is absolutely crazy, actually. I hope you guys give it a try because I think it's a little bit easier than the Rocket Loon army because you have to be a little bit more better at making decisions with whether you're putting the rocket balloons, whereas the Lalo, as long as there's no splash, right, you're going to crush it. The ice block's very valuable, also with the Lava Hound, but also with the Sui or Warden, so you're getting a little bit more versatility as well. Alright, so here we go, continuing in with the army. I actually see some pretty good fireball value, especially on this ground expo, because I'd get the multi-gear, multi-inferno, multi-arch, scatter, and clan castle, so that's a wicked good fireball. Just looking right here, I can set this up, I think, pretty easily. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so I'm going to try and do that right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Warden, place to go get it. Nice. That's a beautiful fireball. Great start to the attack. landing that. It was actually pretty easy to hit. I did bring 4 invis, which is nice compared to the 3 I'd usually have with fireball rocket balloons. So yeah, that's just a wonderful, wonderful fireball, and it does kind of leave a little bit of trouble back here, but if you look at it, you know, the fire spitters are facing the other direction, and the crusher mortar doesn't hit air, so Lalo through there would be perfect, just kind of through the monolith area. But we'll end up seeing where, you know, the pathing is, and where I decide to kind of place that stuff later on. So right now we're getting into some heroes, though. We got 2 of them, and the minion prints with these defenses will be a little sketchy. So as long as I can get through, though, I'm already taking a peek ahead, right? If I can get through that minion prince into Expo air defense or archer tower, there's not much for a bit there because the scatter shot won't do too much. So I just gotta pay attention to my warden until he gets through this stuff. I'll rage since I'll need it anyway through the Expo section. And maybe I didn't need a headhunter then, but I'll use it anyway. Checking for black mines with the balloons because the sneezy boogers only take out red mines, so your healers and sneezy itself and healers would get hit by a seeking air mine if there was one in the area. The rocket balloons are great for seeking deeper into the base and also just taking stuff down on the outside, but yeah, they get in really deep really quickly and can really help with searching for black mines deeper in the base. Here we go with the Sui. Once again, I'd like to get the town hall down, so I'm actually starting my lug launcher in a little bit of a safer spot just because I want it to actually reach the goal. I don't like the ricochet cannon getting a little bit close right here to maybe banging off of my stuff and into the lug launcher. Yeah, we're getting pretty good value right here. I think the lug launcher is going to make it, so I can feel comfortable using my king ability. Nice, it did. So yeah, king ability right here is going to be great to kind of open up everything for my queen. Warden's rolling around really nice. I'm going to snipe out this builder hut really just to kind of push him in right there. But yeah, I got the queen ability right here. I'll rage her up just because I'm really liking this value. I'm actually going to pop the ice block right here because that giant's tanking, and that's what you do is, you know, when he's tanking, you can get some really nice value. Pop the poison onto the queen because I can roll through the rest of this, and it's going to be really close to swagging my world champion and Lalo. It's so close, which would be crazy because that's like 2 key components swagged and not just 1. But I'm going to pop down the royal champion right here. I'm not trying to time fail or anything. I'm actually going to lose my warden because he stepped up a little bit too far. So now I actually got to get the 3-star on this one still. So I'll place down my Lalo, even though I was hoping to swag it, but yeah, we'll get the really nice triple on this one. Kind of rolling through these bases pretty easily, if I'm being honest with you. It's feeling very strong. Balloons for cleanup right here, and we just got to get through this hero hall. It's kind of the biggest thing because, yeah, my world champion stuff will converge on the dark storage, but this hero hall might be a little slow. But we get some balloons into it. We get the 3-star right here very easily. Look at all that stuff alive, and let's just keep it rolling. So far, so good with Fireball, and here we go with the Hook Tower base. This is, you know, our nemesis, and you see 4 tiles here with the blank space in the clan castle, so nothing's going to be able to get it for us. So in that case, if you can't Fireball it, I'm trying to stay as far away as I can. Fireballing, obviously, the Fire Spitter would get you some decent value, but that's a little too close to the Hook Tower for my liking, so I think I might just go in for the Scatter Shot, and then, yeah, pull around the base right there. So on this one, I'm actually just going to set up a really smooth triple invis right there. Fireballing into that core, yes. Taking the scatter shot. I think once again my sneezy is going to go down, which is entirely my fault, but I didn't get those balloons in quite early enough. So yeah, he goes down, which is just unfortunate. You know, it's just a lot of support for the ward, and then I'm just not going to get now spawning those boogers. So yeah, we're rolling around right here. I think, to be honest, after I get down this ricochet cannon, I'm going to pull my ward to the wizard tower just to really keep him away from this fire spitter, because I think we're fine and away from it enough, but yeah, just to really make sure. He's going to take down the gold storage, and he might naturally path this way anyway, so I'm going to give him a second. Yes, he does. So I saw the army camp there, and it looked like he was probably going to go there, so I'm letting him go there. I'm going to use a baby dragon to funnel him in, which I'm usually using on my Sui, but just taking a look right here, I think I want to Sui into this 6 o'clock compartment, because I am trying to get, here's a rage just because there's a little bit of damage and I don't really want to risk anything. I am going to try to get into this compartment because, as I was trying to say, I want my king to kind of get hooked in. If I could get that, that'd be beautiful. Just a headhunter is going to come in right here. So here we go. There's the log launcher placement in a really good spot right there. There's a freeze under the ricochet cannon, maybe a second late. Yep, because the queen ability still goes off. But that's okay with me, to be honest. The warden's going to be chilling without much support needed right here. I'm going to try and snipe down the wizard tower because I'd rather my king to go in the base. I'm going to get myself down a nice skeleton spell right there to really tank for the monolith, because that's really good value. Furnace and ice golems come out of the clan castle. I'm going to probably use a rage right here onto the yetis, although actually I don't think I'm going to need it, so I'm not going to. I'm just going to get a headhunter down to try and help out right there. Warden's still doing fine. I'm going to get 4 rocket balloons right here to try and pull him, and I think it's actually working. He's going around the base. This is exactly what I was talking about a bit ago with the use of the ice block, where, oh, I actually let my Warden die there because I wasn't paying attention. And I forgot to ice block the, whatever you call it, lava hounds. So, yeah, we're in a little bit of trouble on this one, but we're still looking pretty good. Going to get the Royal Champion from up top. Gonna use the ice block right here since everything right here is tanking the scatter shot, so I'm just gonna let them tank it under the ice block. And we're slowly rolling in right here. I got some Yetis in the mix right there, so I'm actually gonna rage them up because it's not just the balloons, but there's some Yetis since the balloons are probably gonna go down. And I got the Royal Champion right here with the Spirit Fox. I'm kind of just waiting for her to go invisible on her own. There she goes. And I'll have to wait a couple seconds right here. Pop the invis that I have right there. She goes to the Queen, which is actually perfect because then she's gonna go invisible again on her own, take out this Ricochet Cannon and Bomb Tower. And we'll be a little close on time once again on this one, but I think we should get it just because there's only these gold storages. We're really close to them. We got a couple minions. So that one was a lot closer. I mean, I lost my Warden over here, kind of not paying attention. And, yeah, started a little bit of a bad Lalo, missing the ice block right there. That was tanking really well for me. But we're still going to get the 3-star just by a little bit of well-placed stuff on the back end. So that's really nice. And 2 more to go. Alright, here we go with this new scenery that is just an absolute eyesore. You know, with all the decorations on it, it's so annoying, to be honest. But we got a really nice fireball right here on the Crusher Mortar if we can hit it. So let's try and lock in and hit that right here. These bomb towers are a little bit troublesome, so I'm going to have to walk a little bit into the base right here. Yeah, I'll kind of worry about the rest afterward. I don't really got time to look because it's kind of hard to think too far ahead. I got to make sure I can land the fireball, and I was running low on time, so we got the Warden walking right here. I think when he gets into the storage, I'd feel comfortable hitting a... Well, I guess I got to take down one of the Archer Tower or Ricochet Cannon, and then I'm ready for my quad invis. So yeah, we'll be walking in right here. I'm probably going to rage because we should engage a hero. I guess we're not yet, actually, which is interesting to me. So yeah, we're kind of chilling right here. This fireball is going to get just some crazy value. You'll see me split the Quakes once again. I'm actually going to pop the ice block right here just to really help me set up. 1, 2, 3 right there, popping it. And yeah, as I was mentioning, there's the split Quakes, both hitting the clan castle. And got to be a little careful on this minion prince. I'm going to poison right here. I was trying to make sure I hit the king with it when he eventually comes out. But I don't think I did, so... Oh yeah, I did actually right there. So that's exactly... sorry. That's exactly the use of the poison spell that I was looking for, but I'm still going to have to use a headhunter since he didn't quite go down. But yeah, we're rolling around this nicely. That fireball value is just honestly too good. I'll be probably, looks like to me, starting a Sui in from 12 o'clock with the log launcher straight through it. Actually, maybe 9 o'clock. I'll flip that. Oh, never mind. My Warden's bouncing around everywhere right here. The decorations really are making it hard to see on this scenery. So, yep, he's going down for sure, so now I'm going to get my heroes up top. Sorry, there's just something in my throat right now. I'm not sure what it is, but... Yeah, we're walking around the base right here. I might hold that skeleton spell for a little bit better value onto that monolith, maybe. Queen's rolling. Now I'm going to start in with my king. Starting to funnel everything out. Maybe taking down that air defense will help me really set a nice funnel. Coming in straight from 12 right there. I already used my ice block, so yeah, that would have been really nice value right here, but I can't use it yet. Or can't use it since I've already used it. Ice Golem does get a nice freeze though, so that really helps out. Just got to keep an eye on my Warden because a rage will be kind of necessary for him in a second right here. I got to funnel that stuff out. Yeah, I'm going to rage right here into my Warden because that'll help him take the Queen. And then should help him get the Ricochet Cannon afterward. So yeah, King ability is about to go off right here. I'll try and let it not get forced into the multi. Okay, it did. But yeah, Queen's really rolling around. I'm going to rage up these Yetis and Queen because that's actually some great value right there. I'm going to drop the Scaly spell. I didn't think my heroes were quite going to make it all the way to the multi, but she does. Or to the monolith, sorry, but she does. Trying to take down the mortar. I was a little too slow though to funnel in my heroes. And yeah, we're currently just walking through this base. We're actually running really low on time though, so I'm going to send in everything, just trying to make sure I don't time fail right here, but we are walking quite nicely through this. Yeah, I just really don't want to risk a time fail because we've been absolutely crushing this base. There's no reason at all that I should be failing, so... Yeah, no corner Teslas, double swagging spells right there, and yeah, another big triple. Sorry, I don't know what is in my throat, but yeah, one more attack. Let's see if we can get this 3. Alright, here's the final hit of today. We've got 3 straight days of 3 stars, so if I can get this one, it'll make it 4. A little bit of pressure on myself because I want to hit that. But yeah, right here we can get another fireball once again and take out the hook tower if I can hit this monolith. So I'm just looking at a nice instant fireball right here. And I see one with 3 invis just like that. Coming straight in. Really, really good value right there. I should have known that the fireball was just going to take out with no quakes that hook tower since it was level 1. But yeah, there's a really nice fireball just setting us up quite instantly. And this is where the black mines sometimes could be. So these balloons are going to get huge value, really just pathing everywhere the warden would go. Yeah, waiting for that bomb to go off, and then one single headhunter is going to do crazy value right here. I'm not too worried, to be honest with you, where my warden's going to go because it's a symmetrical base like most you'll run into is. He's making his way down right here, and then I'll probably Sui through the other compartment right there with the log launcher through the scatter shot and multi-inferno, since those are kind of key targets for the Lalo. But yeah, we're currently working through this quite easily. Yeah, we're gonna get into this mega mine. There's the tornado pulled. Nice. I was hoping they'd be in one of these compartments. I might need a rage in a second, so I do got to keep a little bit of an eye on my warden. But there's gonna be some phenomenal value from that skelly spell. So I'm really just trying to make sure my warden stays up right here. Gotta invis him. Oh, I missed that invis on all rage. So yeah, I was a little too slow seeing all that happening. The rage isn't even on the healers. I don't know what I'm doing right now. I'll ice block because I thought he was going to lunge. I'm making so many mistakes right now. We are still set up decently though. Like, we're going to get the warden walking in here. I used the ice block to try and help out with the mega mine, since if I was walking into this giga bomb like this, right on the move, I'll die like I just did. So this one's looking a little bit sketchier. I've kind of messed up everything, if I'm being totally honest with you. But yeah, I think we're going to get our Royal Champion from this bottom side. I might, if my log launcher opens up the core, then I'm going to use my Royal Champion from this corner, which isn't the best value because I wanted to use it at the bottom here to this multi, but I wanted to support my queen right here because she should get some really good value into the core. So she is kind of in charge of the town hall right here, and I'll pop her ability just while she still has some health available. I'm going to freeze right here through all this area, really get the Lalo to work through it quickly. I'm going to rage up these Yetis, Queen, and Giant since they got to get through the town hall, and they do. So that was really nice. Kind of working through this backside, and I don't know. This one's looking a little sketchier, to be honest with you. I kind of made a lot of mistakes on that Sui, on the warden walk, just kind of everything right there. But we are working through it still. I'm going to get down a really nice 2 rocket balloons right there to take down the final remaining air defense. So there's not much left on this base, to be honest, that can stop me. The World Champion actually pairing under these balloons so well, especially with the Spirit Fox. She just kind of passes off the damage. She'll start getting tanked and then pass it back off to the balloons. She'll start taking damage, pass it back off. So I actually made so many mistakes on this attack with yeah, losing my warden right there and kind of wasting so many spells on him. My Sui didn't go to plan since I was kind of losing focus, but we're still going to get the 3-star because that just shows you really how strong this army is. Yeah, so I just wanted to bring you this army today because I wanted you to see how strong this was. And yeah, that'll do it for today's video. I might go +9 if I get 2 more 3-stars. The base is not working today. I've told you which one it is in the Discord, so don't use it. But I got plenty of other ones that have been working, so I might switch to one of them today. But once again, another 320. That makes it 4 days in a row. I'm really happy with how I've been able to bring you guys content, but still do well. So yeah, thank you guys once again just for all the support that I've been getting. It really means a lot, and I hope you guys really enjoy this one. Join my Discord, and we can always chat about, what army you want me to use in the future videos and stuff. It looks like throwers might be a good option since a lot of people want to see that. So yeah, just talk to me in the Discord. I'm always there, always answering. And yeah, once again, just thank you guys so much for the support. So that'll do it for today's video, and I'll see you guys all tomorrow. Peace.